And how many things did he see through his camera that if he hadn't been there, no one would know about? We document history every day.
They've all tragically did not make it.
You know, every day.
Something just told me, you know, like, sit down. They just started opening up with AK-47.
You can go from one extreme to another.
There's no telling how many lives he could have saved that night.
It's not a 9-to-5 punch the clock kind of job.
We meet people on their worst days of their lives every day.
He got to see his baby girl born, that he got to see his firstborn.
And, you know, we do it separated through the lens of our camera.
Growing up in Rutherford County and watching News 13, getting a job here was as big as if you got a job in ABC New York. I mean, he had arrived.
And being a local boy, it meant everything to him.
Doing as good as he could for the community that watched was, he took that seriously.
John's a guy who didn't cut corners. It's easy to cut corners when the pressure's on, but he didn't, and his last story is a good example of that.
He knew it was an earthquake, and they've all tragically did not make it alive. So
you're only as good as your last story, and John's last story was incredible. So,
you know, what he did in his short time really helps change the culture of the area that he lives in.
You can't do this job and not understand the power behind it.
The stories that he tells.
John could have worked anywhere he wanted to.
The images that he gathers.
He worked here because this is where he wanted to work.
That becomes part of our collective culture of this area.
And where he wanted to live for conceivably the rest of his life.